So, how might the process of renting space differ based upon the size of my business?
So, smaller businesses probably are going through more dynamic change. It's harder for a small business person generally to forecast, and typically the balance sheet, or say the amount of capital or cash that they have in the business, and their cash flow may not be such that they can take as much risk as a bigger business. So small businesses like shorter term leases, which creates an issue around if there's improvements that need to be made to the space, who's going to, will the landlord fund those improvements over what is a short-term lease? Generally, small business people don't want to fund those improvements. And so it's a delicate balance between a longer lease term. It's easier for the landlord to pay for those improvements, but there's less flexibility for a small business owner who can't forecast past maybe 6 to 12 months what they can expect their business to be. And the other issue is that it's a little counterintuitive that smaller businesses have more choices, because if you need a lot of space, you will have fewer choices because there's fewer large blocks of space, so to speak. Whereas a small business person may need 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, and virtually every commercial building has some vacancy. Even a small building that has its 5% vacant will have 1, 2, or 3,000 square foot space, whereas a large tenant that needs 10,000 feet or 20,000 square feet will have fewer choices. And so it can actually be a more confusing process for a small business owner, because literally every building that they see has a space that, at least based on size, can accommodate them. So it's helpful to have someone navigate you through all those options.
And